Hello again and welcome back to my channel. Here is a flip through of the book The Flower Year by Leila Duly. I got this on Amazon. It's a second-hand book and in really good condition. None of the pages have been colored in. The paper is quite thick. It's an off-white paper, so it's got a bit of a yellow undertone to it. This is all flowers and botanical pictures throughout the year. Some of the pages have the names of the flowers, so you could color them realistically. Snowdrops, crocus, and then you have the February. So each month has its own dedicated page and then relevant pages afterwards. And there are a few quotes also written within the book. March brings breezes loud and shrill, stirs the dancing daffodil, by Sarah Coleridge. This one is James Thompson. Along the flushing borders bright with dew, and in your mingled wilderness of flowers, fair-handed spring unblossoms every grace. Then these are both pages of periwinkles. And again, here you have each individual flower with its name, so you can Google it or look on Pinterest and find great reference photos and color it realistically, which I find quite a great challenge because you don't have to really think about the color scheme. The flower itself gives you the colors. There's a painted lady butterfly. Then we come into May. And you could go through this book slowly or quickly, depending on your preference. If you wanted to do a page a month, I think it would take a few years to complete. I wanted to get myself this beautiful book because I wanted something that was I could color throughout the year, something that was themed, but also that wasn't stuck to the year we are in. So for example, I didn't want an annual 2021 or a calendar for 2022. I wanted something that could take as long or as short as it took. And I thought that this book was a great fit for me. You've got the dry rose and, no, sorry, not the dry rose. I think it's the dog rose and the foxgloves. You've got some petunias over there. And I think these are sweet peas. And as far as I know, this paper can handle Prismacolor, polychromos, Derwent, Graphitints, Inktense. I'm not sure if it can take watercolor, but definitely paints. It's quite thick, so you could probably even do a gouache or an acrylic, but I'm not 100% sure. And into September. And here starts a bit of your fall pictures because you've got your horse chestnuts. wild fuchsias. Fuchsias are beautiful. And then October starts to show you more of the harvesting things. So you've got more of your berries, your crab apples, your acorns. I wouldn't be surprised if you could also use distress inks in this book. I think distress inks could work quite well. Rose hips over here. Okay, I'm into November. I think these are thistles. I mean, you could even add some snow onto these pictures and create beautiful winter scenes. And then you have your wreath made up of mistletoe and I think evergreen fir. And then what I loved is at the back you have an index of every single page, and they tell you the flowers made up in each composition. So in March, you've got the daffodils and the dandelions. So if I go back here, so this page here is daffodils and dandelions, which means you're going to be using a color palette of yellow, green, and light yellows, as well as maybe a bit of orangey yellows and white. And that's it. I mean, you could weave in a bit of a blue background here. I'm most likely going to theme the backgrounds to be blue, just because I think it will work well with all these colors. And then if we go here, so this is May, so June. And if we go before June, you've got Hawthorn, the painted lady butterfly. And I think this is really helpful. Here you've got hedge bindweed, honeysuckle, large flowered evening primrose. So if I zoom you in, so really, really helpful. And then you end with a fly or a bee. No, I think it's a fly. And then it's got the beautiful green paper at the end. So that is Leila Duly's The Flower Year, a coloring book. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this flip through. Be sure to subscribe, like, and comment below, and I will see you in the next video. Take care. Bye for now.